Well, happy Friday. It's June 26th. We're back at Birge Held. We're not starting in the lobby though. No. It's a little bit too quiet out there. It's approaching lunchtime, so people are in the lobby, and I didn't want to be a distraction. So we're starting in the mute button, the quietest place I could think of, the golf simulator room. And you can see, we've already made some progress here. All those walls that were being framed by Jordan and Cameron have been framed. Not only have they been framed, they're hung. It's very quiet in here. So what are we going to see today when I go out there into the great blue yonder? Well, we're going to see timely door frames being set. What are those? Well, I'll explain it when we see them. They're just like our hollow metal frames. They're just a little bit different. They got a couple extra pieces that just give them that je ne sais quoi of timely frames. What we're also going to see are some side lights that are attached to these frames. So what is a side light? It's just a piece of glass next to the door. It's to the side of the door. Since it's glass, it lets light through. Side light. There we go. All right. So that's what we're going to see. We're going to see our crew. Well, we already see two right here in the golf simulator room, setting these timely frames and some side lights in the larger openings. Let's go check it out. Painted in here, which is different than when we were last. We have Greg and Malcolm on site, returning from break. And here's what I'm talking about, guys. Timely frames with side lights. So this is the side light where the glass will go to the side of the door, letting light through. Side light. This is where the door will go. And this is the timely frame. So you see these little silver clips. That's what actually is going to retain. We're going to sleeve on a trim piece onto that. So what that means is, here we see the trim piece. This is the trim piece. It just looks like it's part of the frame when you clip it on. It hides those little clips. Those clips retain on our trim piece. That's the only difference between a hollow metal frame and a timely frame. Yeah, there's a lot more differences. But realistically, now you'll be able to identify a timely frame. Does it have this weird little trim piece? If it does, congratulations. You found a timely frame. If it doesn't have this trim piece, if it's a continuous piece of metal, it's going to be a standard hollow metal commercial door frame. All right, loving what I'm seeing here. Obviously, we still got a lot of door frames to set, but that's why we're on site today. We have our acoustical ceiling tile staged here. Thank you very much, United Building Materials. You did a great job staging it here for us. Appreciate it. Making sure that the door frame's set, because you can't just slam these in here. They have to be level. They have to make sense. You know, your door has to swing properly. No one's going to like that. Mr. Junior has finished the framing of the bulkhead in our conference room. Last time we were here, he had just started. Now he's done. The electrician's setting the can lights, and then we'll be able to wrap it and finish it. We got Junior and Jordan with me. And then we have our island up here. We're getting to the finishing stages of finishing. Putting mud on walls so that the painters can come in and get it painted and all completed. It's going to look good. Birge Held's going to be very happy with what they have here. We're standing in the kitchenette. Can you see it? Somebody making some ramen noodles. Somebody complaining about Jerry. Somebody saying, "Oh, you know what? Did you hear what Linda said in the meeting today?" It's going to be a great place. A watering hole. All right, we're back in the mute button golf simulator room. I like what I saw. Now we know what timely doors are. Now we know what side lights are. Now we know how to make a room get a little bit quiet, because we understand the process that it took to build this golf simulator room. Well, I really appreciate you joining me here today. Next time we're here, we're going to have doors swinging. We're going to have all our frames set, obviously. And I think we're going to be working on border conditions in our acoustical ceilings where they are. All right, thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time. Remember, MSK, built right every time.